This is just testing for anybody who jumps on. Sorry, guys. I'm testing a new setup with my iPad being the thing that is filming, and I've got my microphone set up, and now I'm just trying to figure out my monitor situation so I can keep an eye on the chat, make sure I'm acknowledging everyone. But I got to do a live thing in order to. No. No. Okay. This is not. Okay. I don't see my live stream anywhere. Okay. Play mix. .3D Painter. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's up. Now I have to figure out how to get the chat. Okay. Okay. So I don't think there's like a chat menu on my TV. Oh, there it is. Live chat. Does that mean it's on or off? Okay, so I have my phone. Okay, this shows us live. Okay, so the chat just pops up in the right corner there. Okay, let's put music back on. So this will have my music on it. I'm basically testing a new setup. So usually I record with my phone, but for some reason my microphone's not working with my phone. And I'm actually digging the setup this way. If anybody could say hi in the chat, just so I'm able to see that. I see we got a couple people watching, but if somebody could say something in the chat, just say hi. Just so I can see how it pops up on my monitor. That would be super helpful. But while I'm sitting here, I might as well go ahead and like airbrush something so that I'm prepared for my actual live stream later today. Hopefully that looks good. I got to see how well this armature moves. I have a pretty crazy little armature for my tablet here. I just want to make sure everybody can see well what I'm doing. I wish I could just get an actual like, dislike, live chat, save, settings. Okay, that doesn't do shit.
Told you how I lost and found you. You seen me in the wilderness with by you. All up on your body, you so just that oh, gonna love and about the 10 above. But in my mind at the time it was so much more, and so I didn't the week back, hoping you would come before I went back to the side. Outside, yeah, the line is strict, somehow way the moment. Thinking about it was my way. I don't expect you to come along. It's not my place to call myself safe.
Let's put a couple drops of that on my wet palette. Yeah, it's the way I have it set up. I'm just gonna have to like look up at my screen to get the chat. It's gonna be weird. I'm not used to this setup, but things should sound better at least. Maybe even look better. I feel like this. I think the camera on my iPad's better than my phone. I have an iPhone 12, but it's not that great. I'm gonna have to look at some blasters just to get the accuracy good on this thing. Like I said, I'm just doing a quick test. It could turn out that I sit here and live stream all day. I don't know. My my tablet charges differently. Everything's different using my tablet than it is otherwise with my phone. So if you're watching, what's up, baby? How'd everything go? I'm testing right now. I'm on a live stream. No, that's okay. I'm recording it with my iPad because my microphone wasn't working with my phone. Yeah. Oh, you're not? Why? Oh, you have to work through your lunch because you had your appointment? Oh, okay. All righty. Well, that's cool. So I'm off the hook for making you lunch today. Aw, you're sweet for letting me know. I would have just eaten it. Oh well, guess she's not coming. Oh. Yeah, I'm just testing this setup. It's it's different because it's not the way my normal setup is with my phone. But say hi to everybody. All right. Well, I guess I'll look forward to seeing you when you get home from work. All right, babe. Love you. Bye.
Those wounds won't let themselves.
Okay. Well, the plus side of this is that I can take a phone call without interrupting the chat, the live stream. So that's good. That's what happened yesterday. I got a call from my lawyer yesterday, and that was one thing that interrupted the live stream.
Ghost in the corner of the room knows what you're sleeping when you're dreaming of who. Some things never change. Maybe that's okay.
And at some point, I'm gonna have to cut this live stream and go upstairs and give it a viewing and see how it looks. The one thing I don't like right now using my TV as the monitor is that I don't have a chat window up that stays up so that I can see what people are saying. Okay, what's up, Gambit? I see you. I'm still trying to figure how does this look better? Does it look better this way than the filming with my phone? I guess we'd have to compare them side by side. I don't know. My thing that I'm having trouble with right now is I can't see like a permanent chat window on my monitor, which I don't like. Live chat. Because I'm just watching with my TV. I have a TV monitor in here. Okay, wait. Settings, quality, captions off. Speed normal, report feedback, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that doesn't work.
Maybe that's okay.
This is so weird.
I know how.
It does look better. Okay. Well, that's good to know. My main issue is figuring out the chat part. I could see if I can bring it up on my phone, but I don't want it to interrupt my music. So, yeah, see, it cuts off the music. Oh, wait. Okay, let's put music back on. Oh, so now so since my, it's going to repeat. Okay. So can I play my music still? It just stops my music as soon as I go back to YouTube on here. Okay. I might just have to get into the habit of looking at everything on my TV. I don't know. Connecting to live chat. Okay, now I don't see shit. I don't know. Oh, okay. Now it's back up. This is a little weird to get used to. So thanks for hanging out with me, Gambit, and helping me figure this out. I'm just going to have to keep looking at the chat window and hope that I don't miss something. And if I do miss anything, I apologize to anybody. As I stated earlier, I'm just basically running a test to see if this is going to work. mainly so I can bring you guys better audio. We can hear each other, and you guys can hear everything, see everything better. Because the my microphone that I use doesn't connect properly. So what are you using to record? I'm using my iPad, which is what I normally use to monitor the chat. You guys see that in the corner usually when I'm filming. Um, I might I might just have to get another iPad. I don't know. Ultimately, I want to get a little laptop down here, um, so that I can set it up for so I can set up the live stream and everything with the laptop. And as far as painting this gun right now, I have no idea what I'm doing. I I really need to look at some pictures of blasters and stuff to figure out what looks right. I feel like I want to do like a little anodized tip on it too. Okay, I see your chat. So my chat window in my TV disappears after a minute. Like, let me get that off of there. So like this is what I'm monitoring with right now. See, there you went away. Live chat. All messages are visible. Okay. Everything's different filming with the iPad than it is on my phone. It does look better though. Like from my end, from what I can see, it's looking better. Why don't you go all black and dry brush the shit out of it with silver? Yeah, I think that's a great idea because this looks like shit. I'm more or less just like fucking around with something right now so that I love your idea though because it'll look way better. I'm just fucking around so I have something on camera to look at for the test. Um, I'm thinking I want to do the scope black. And yeah, I think dry brushing would just look better. It would give it a more gunmetal look. I'm not digging the silver. And like I said, I'm just kind of doing this to have something to show on the camera while I'm doing this test run. But yeah, let's airbrush it real quick because this looks like shit. I feel like the field of view is better also. I don't know what the difference is on the camera with my iPad to my phone. Um, but I like it. The one of the other drawbacks to having it on my iPad though is I'm less mobile. I can't use like I can't use this rig obviously to like when I'm walking around the studio or something. I can't use this to just slap my phone on there and walk around. Um, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to play around with it and see if it gets better somehow. Give this a nice little blow dry real quick. And I'm gonna have to get used to looking at the chat. The other drawback, yeah, I'm just gonna have to get Oh, you know what? I just realized my wife has a laptop that she doesn't use. I think I'm gonna have to abscond it and bring that down here to monitor my chat with. So that'll be the other thing I have to figure out today. I mean, normally I'm sitting in my office. I'm normally sitting in my office right now, drinking my coffee and playing video games. I'm not really quite awake yet, but I did get some sleep last night, so that's good. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So when my air compressor goes off, oh, that looks really weird. We're swimming. We're underwater right now. So when my air compressor goes off for my for my airbrush, uh, I'll just have to show this to you. That's funny. So I had my tablet. I had the rig like set up right here on this thing, and that's connected to my airbrush compressor. Okay, so that's not going to be the spot that I can put my iPad on. Let's try it from. I'm going to try and hook it up to the bench, like right here. Bear with me. I really appreciate you helping me out with this shit. Trying to figure this out. Well, this is probably going to be a better side for it to be on, anyways. All right, let's get this clamped down. And then that way, find a good angle here. So that's crazy. The difference in I'm really curious to see how this works out when I look at it on my computer. Right now, my biggest issue is not having a chat window. I need to have a chat window because sometimes I'm not looking and people are talking, and then I got to look back and catch up with the chat, and I can't do that right now. That bothers me. So I need to figure that out. Yeah, see, I can get the chat up. It's up on my phone. I need to figure out how to do this with my TV that I use to monitor. I might just not have that option. I don't know. Yeah, the music may have to wait. That's okay. I mean, it's more important that I can see what you guys are saying. But at the same time, like, fuck, man, I gotta have music when I'm doing stuff. See, do it. I can't tell if do I like it with this orientation? Wait, no, okay, that doesn't work. Okay. Oh, see, yeah, if I do that, if I can just peel it up. Okay. So if I just no, bastard. All right. Well, at least that way I can still look at the chat, so that's cool. Usually listen to a documentary or some YouTubers. Well, I don't need to see myself working. So actually what I can do is go off my okay, so let's if I use my phone for the chat, I gotta have music when I'm working. I totally do. Here's Chad Caruso. Um, so Chad Caruso, I'm gonna give this guy a shout out. I just discovered his channel this morning. And he is skateboarding across America. And you all know I fucking love skateboarding. Um, it's a huge part of my life, even though I can't do it anymore. I'm still big time into skateboarding. And there's this guy, Chad Caruso, that I discovered this morning that is skateboarding across America for charity. So I want to give his channel and him a shout out. Um, guys, please go check out his channel, Chad Caruso, Caruso. He's skateboarding across America. You could probably just search that and find his channel. Show the guy some love and support. If this paint's fucking done. Um, what else have I got? Administratum Gray. Oh, you know what? I have this other cheap paint that I forget about all the time. This stuff is fantastic for dry brushing. Ugh, I'm so not used to this setup. But yeah, Chad Caruso, he's skateboarding across America. And right now he's skateboarding through Arizona today. I just realized I don't know what Mara Jade's lightsaber looks like. I'm going to have to look that up. Yeah, the TV is actually connected to the internet, so I can. That's usually what I play my music on, so I can just go back to that. If I'm using, if I'm using my phone for the chat monitor, I can just still use my TV to watch YouTube or whatever. Looks like Chad's losing signal right now. I have his channel on right now. Um, but yeah, I can just back out of YouTube and go back to my music like I normally do. Let's see how that goes. Pandora. And there we go. There's music. So I got a chat monitor and I got music, so it's all good. I'm beginning to like this setup. My chat monitor is smaller now, of course, because I'm just got my phone screen on, but at least I can still read the chat, and apparently my video quality is better, so that's cool. Let me see here. Yep, all works out in the end. You are damn right, my friend. Feels like everything's so much closer. Yeah, looking at it on my phone, the video quality seems a lot better. Yeah, much better video quality, I think. Thanks for your help, Gambit. I totally appreciate that, man. You're like the only person talking in my chat that's kind of telling me how things look and sound, so I appreciate you, man. It's a big help.
Cares. Said something, but I'm not listening. My whole world is caving in.
Yeah, I'm early today. I was sitting at my desk looking at my computer, and I just published a couple of videos the videos I did yesterday. And I started thinking about the audio issues that I've been having. Like, why is my phone not connecting to my microphone? You know, and so I tested the microphone with my tablet, and then I wasn't even planning on live streaming right now, other than a test. But yeah, I came down to check the setup and stuff because I wanted to be ready for when I do live stream today. And here I am painting. But at least I know now that everything works. Yeah, you know, like why not? Might as well do something while I'm down here. It's better than fucking around on my Xbox all morning. I'm sitting in my house, my board shorts, and like I want my coffee. I should run upstairs and get my coffee. I have not had my fill of coffee yet for the day. I propose our destinies decided. Never-ending game consequences. And that's why I don't even have like a header on the, on the live stream or anything. There's no picture. I was just like, this is only a test. I'm not doing anything serious here. And now I'm live streaming, painting. I still have my. You're not a coffee person? Yeah, I fucking love my coffee. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. I have 2 cups in the morning and then 1 cup in the afternoon, like usually around 5 o'clock. That looks pretty cool. Only 2, 3. Wow, in your whole life? I honestly can't imagine that, man. My dad was a coffee drinker, is a coffee drinker. And I remember being a kid, I was like, what's dad drinking? And I'd take a sip out of his coffee because he drank it with like cream and sugar. And it just tasted good to me when I was a kid. I was like, that's yummy. So as I got older, I got into drinking coffee myself. And eventually I stopped drinking it with cream and sugar because I didn't like it. It just tasted weird. It left a funny taste in my mouth. And I just started drinking it black. And I like that much better. You know what? I seem to remember these things right here are black on most of the guns that I see in the Star Wars universe. So I'll darken those a little bit. Our time together, far across the town. Instead of blood. That's funny. I actually worked in a coffee shop for 6 years. I was a barista. In fact, that's how I met my wife 25 years ago. 20 26 years ago, however fucking long it's been that my wife and I have known each other. Been a long time. Do I have gunmetal? I do. I do not. But I'm enjoying this subdued. I don't know if you could see. It probably doesn't show up in in the light very well, just because it's such a metallic paint. But it looks good on here. I don't want a hell of a lot of attention on the gun, anyways. I'm not too concerned about it. Nobody's going to be looking at it very carefully, except me. But the lightsaber is what I think is going to draw everybody's attention, anyways. I think once I get the wood elements painted on the gun, it's going to bring it to life a bit better. Oh, the part I'm painting right now? Yeah, I wanted that to be wood. I want the gun to have kind of like an old Western feel to it. Some wood elements. The handle's going to be wood, and this piece will be wood. I think it'll look cool. And then if I paint it and I don't like the way it looks, then I'll go back to your idea. I just thought having some wood elements in there would be kind of cool to give it like an old, like a rustic feeling. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But once I'm done painting this gun, I'll probably have to call it a minute so I can get back down here later today. I don't have to make my wife's lunch today, so that she's not coming home for lunch, so I can start my stream early if I want. Maybe I'll just stream all day. Sucks though, because I'll get to a certain point with this model and I can't complete it because I don't have the fucking lightsaber yet. I don't have the correct length of noodle, LED noodle. Yeah, free man, free man. I love taking care of my wife. I like spoiling her and treating her great, but it doesn't suck having a break sometimes, not having to worry about anything. Kind of like when you have a day away from your kid, you know? Like we love our kids and stuff, but holy shit, it's nice when you get a break. But then they grow up and move away and never talk to you and shit. So that part sucks. And then you miss them. My daughter's 23 now, and I never hear from her. She'll come around someday. All right. Don't even get you started on that. Yeah. Well, that's drying. My dumbass left paint in my. I'm not awake yet. I might just have to go upstairs and get me some coffee. it, it, it's. I don't know about boys. I never had a boy, and I'm glad. Boys, I see other. I see my friends' boys, and I'm just like, dude, those things are fucking evil. And I know how much grief I gave my mom growing up. Sorry, mom. Jumping off roofs and being crazy, and breaking shit. Not bones or anything, but just boys are violent. I was mean to my sister. I fucking love my sister. She's awesome. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't have a boy. Daughters have their own thing, they're a whole different kind of trouble. They are daughters are trouble on a whole other level because like you it's a different type of protectiveness with daughters where you know somebody fucks with your daughter, you might go to jail. Like with boys, it's like, well, son, you fucked around, you found out, did you learn your lesson? Okay, we're done. But with daughters, like, you'll straight go to fucking prison for protecting them. It's just a whole other fucking monster with girls. It's crazy. And then they get older, and of course they think they know everything. They know the world, they know how it works. They don't need you anymore. And you never hear from them. Except maybe once a year if you're lucky. I don't know. She's mad at me about something that I don't even know why my daughter doesn't talk to me. It's kind of stupid. I don't think I said anything to offend her. I just Yeah, I've kind of given up my power over it. Just like, it is what it is. My kids, she'll come around someday, you know. She'll talk to me eventually. Probably need money or something. Just kidding, just kidding. She keeps in touch with me by like she posts shit on Instagram every once in a while. They're always mad about something. 100%, dude. Always. Folds the smoky chamomile into my cup of no shit though. My daughter's had, she's had a rough time. Her mom was really rough on her. Apparently they're doing all right now, so that's good. I just wish the best for her and hope she's doing all right. That's all I can do as a dad. Huh. I don't feel like that's woody enough. I think I thinned it too much. Won't you tuck me in the bed? Sweet spring wonderlands. That's still not doing it for me. A better idea. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Here it is. Good old snake bite leather. That's the color I'm looking for. That's better. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. I think like even mixing some red in would make it look cool. Give it like a redwood feeling. What's going on, Jerry? Kind of an impromptu live stream today. I'm recording with my iPad, which is weird, and my chat monitor is now my phone, and I'm still listening to music through the TV because I got tired of my fucking microphone not working. So I decided to come down to my garage and set everything up. Oh, you're working. Okay. Yeah, I just came down to my garage to set everything up and see how it would work. And it seems to be working pretty good. Gambit's on here. He was telling me that the footage looks better. So that's cool. So now I'm just kind of experimenting with a little bit of red on this leather color for the handle. I think it looks pretty cool. Adding some red to the wood color here. Yeah, shit. That looks awesome. Yeah. Okay. That's the color. That's what I'm looking for. That's really banging it out there. I like that. So yeah, I should be sounding better. You guys should be able to hear me better. The only hard part with the tablet um is that it's not as mobile, so I can't attach it to my neck mount, and like walk around the studio with you guys. But that's all right. If it looks better and I got my mic set up and everything sounds better, that's really all I cared about. But I will be live streaming later today. Zez Studio sent me a message 3 days ago. They sent a free month sub. That's cool. Dude, I'm gonna have to have you I'm gonna have to yeah, we'll have to talk about that. I haven't really looked at a lot of their stuff. Why did they do that? Like, that's fucking cool. I wish somebody'd give me a free month of subscription to their 3D file site. That would be cool. I'd love to get a sponsor. Okay. I don't know who they are, but that's cool. I'm stoked for you. I need sponsors. Need to get some of that need to get some of that ground affected hookup. And to be fair, like Zez Studios wouldn't even have my email. They'd have to contact me through my channel. Well, any most of any of the sites that I would want sponsorship from. Yeah, no doubt, Gambit. We all need that. Especially those of us that are running channels and shit, you know, like how fucking cool and handy would that be? Oh, that's old paint. Oh, there it is. Get these gloves painted up. Oh, they're trying to get you to resubscribe. Yeah. It's like, well, I'll resubscribe if you guys start turning out some dope models. That was the same way for me with CA3D Studios. No knocking them at all. I'm not sponsored by them. I wouldn't mind being sponsored by them. They do some fantastic artwork, but they just had a lull in time that they weren't doing stuff that I wanted, and I wanted to check out another Patreon for a bit, and then I wound up getting Berserk, and not knocking them either. You know, they do some fantastic models, but I just realized, you know, like I'm not really into DC, and that's all they do is DC. So I kind of just got away from there. I'm a Marvel guy, you know, so it's just a personal thing, really. But I ended up cutting off my subscription to Berserk and got back with CA3D Studios because they also did some stuff recently that I really liked, and I'm like, you know what, I need that shit in my life. So I'm back with CA3D Studios. Oh, that's John Cena guy. Yeah, that one. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's a funny dude. Yeah, I've seen some clips with Peacemaker and it's funny as shit. I don't think we have HBO. I don't watch TV really at all. That's my wife's thing. We've been watching Daredevil. Fucking love that. That show's fucking fantastic. John Bernthal and Charlie Cox for the win. Fucking everybody. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is just fucking amazing. I mean, Vincent, period. The guy's just genius. It's looking pretty good. Still figuring out what I'm comfortable with here. Yeah, it's coming along. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with it so far. For a second, I was even thinking about doing the scope in wood, but nah. I think that would just look weird. Too many wood elements. But yeah, what do you think, Jerry? How's it looking with the iPad setup and all that? Does it sound good? Like, because I'm using my mic. I actually have my mic plugged in now. Black or silver on the scope? You think? That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm going over it in black right now. This part I want to keep with some metallic elements, but the main scope itself, I think I'm liking it black, adding a little contrast. And then I still want to do like an anodized finish on the tip. Holy shit. Something big going on outside. I think I just heard like 30 cops, 30 police fucking fly by my house on the freeway. This is also a really flat black, so it looks good on there when it's dried. And I feel like this part should be black, and then keep this silver with an anodized look to it. You know, have it go from like yellow to purple to purple. It'll be a pain in the ass. I'll have to pull out my I'll have to get my my infinity out for that one. I'll need the more cops. Jesus Christ, what is going on? Probably another freeway accident. Somebody died. Hope everybody's okay. Okay, so how does it go? Is it purple to blue to yellow in anodizing usually? I think it's purple. Purple's like the deepest color, and then it goes into yellow. That'd be a little tricky. I feel like this tip needs to be more metallic in order to get it to come down right. That's going to be tricky. So purple, blue to yellow, right? Is that? I think that's what Gambit's saying right now. Yes. Okay. Um, yeah, it's been a long. I can't remember the last time I painted something like that. Honestly, I know it needs to be very metallic going on. and transparent. What do I got here? Oh, why isn't this coming out? It's a good dark purple. Why do I have so much fucking purple? Yeah, that's the purple I'm looking for. Okay, got a purple. I think my blues are up here. Is that? Needs to be like a bright blue. What have I got? Glacier blue. Teclis blue. Well, that paint's almost done. Still some in there. That's not the blue I'm looking for, though. Those are not the droids you're looking for. That's the blue. Water it down. That'll look kind of electric. And I need a transparent yellow. I think that palette will work. I don't know that I've ever done this technique before, honestly. I can't. I've seen it. I've seen people do it. Oh, well, fuck it. We'll just dive in and try to make it happen. Oh, you know what? I've got some good speed paints too. No, that's metallic. Zealot yellow. That actually might be it. Not bright enough. That's nuclear sunrise. Too orange. Too orange. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that Imperial Fist. It's a really good. It sprays really well. Haven't got to use this hairbrush in a while. This one has my 0.5 millimeter, 0.15 millimeter nozzle. So it's teeny tiny. My detail airbrush. I better make sure this is mixed well. Oh, wait, getting ahead of myself. I need that tip to be more metallic. Here a while. Oh, that just bled right in there, didn't it? All right, Gambit. I'll catch you later, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bounce off here pretty quick too after I do this. I may actually save this part for later. But yeah, buddy, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by and helping me out, man. I really appreciate it. Oh, I got fucking paint all over me. That's what's going on here. Go tell your sister to show me her new magazine. Sit for a while. Sit, how you've only been on a mile. To the moon and the stars and the go in between. Now tell your sister stop playing with the machine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna touch up this gun here real quick. Go upstairs, finish my coffee, and then be back on later on today. I want to stream a lot today, I think. I'm feeling it. Get some fucking work done. All right, cool. Well, I think I'm going to call that for a live stream and call it good for now for this morning live stream. I got to get myself upstairs, get something to eat, a little more coffee into me. I was not planning on live streaming this long at all, but here we are. So I'm going to get upstairs and do that, charge up my tablet, and get ready for the next live stream later on today so we can finish up this pistol, get this bad boy done, and glued onto her arm. I think we're going to be gluing some stuff today, maybe even get some wiring done. So we'll be that much closer to finishing up. And also going to finish this gauntlet today for her other arm. So we got some fun stuff to do. I'm digging the way the gun looks, though. It's looking pretty cool. We're going to do an anodized effect on the tip here, and see how that turns out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little while. And thanks again for stopping by and checking it out. Much love to you. Happy 3D printing, happy painting, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again, dude. Yeah, thanks, Jerry. I appreciate it, man. I'll see you back in a little bit, I'm sure. Yeah, have a good rest of your day working, man. I'll talk to you soon. Toodles, everyone. Toodles.